Okay, so yesterday, October 9th, was Canadian Thanksgiving, so I didn't do anything with the Mustangs. They just chilled and enjoyed their Thanksgiving. And today I'm in a bit of a rush, so I'm just gonna be filling their water and throwing them a few flakes of hay. But I just wanted to share that because collectively within the last week of working with them, we've probably only dedicated like 3 or 4 hours of time of actually like staying here trying to handle them. So it's not like this is an extensively time-consuming process, even though it's spread out over a lot of days. Horses do typically learn better from shorter sessions, which is why I try to keep them short, unless I'm just like watching them. There's a new poop in the shelter, which means they've gone in there, which is awesome. And they're staring at me. I'm bringing them some different types of hay. I like to feed a couple different varieties if I can, because it makes things a little more interesting for them. Hi girls. Did you miss me? Did you have a happy Thanksgiving? They said we're doing the walk around. Hi ladies. It would be lovely if you take a bite out of this before I have to go. It really would. I know, it really would. I know that's a big ask. It would just be nice. Good girls. Good jobs. Good girls. Yeah. Horse training doesn't always have to be about dedicating like full, exciting training sessions. It can just be about being present. So since she turned away there, I'm just gonna take a couple steps back. Wait for them to settle again. Lovely. And they're actually developing quite nice winter coats. They have more hair than my horses do, so they're gonna do just fine in this winter. I live in BC, like along the coast, so our winters are typically a lot more mild than the rest of Canada anyways. So it's not like it's gonna be anything ridiculously crazy for them. But yeah, they're doing very well. I haven't seen them since Saturday. Today's Monday. Hi. Is that yummy? I can't wait till it cools down a little bit though, because the mosquitoes are way worse right now than they should be in October. And these poor girls are getting bitten by the flies and the mosquitoes. I've also noticed that there's certain parts of the field where they're way more confident coming up to me, so now I'm trying to go to these areas. She's snotching at me to just kind of encourage them to be braver. Okay, so I gave them a couple flakes of extra hay. They also have free choice access to a round bale. And then I filled their water, and I'll be back to check on them tomorrow and spend more time with them. They're in the shelter, so I'm gonna scare them probably when I come in. So since I saw them in there, I'm gonna go really wide because they're gonna inevitably feel more trapped in there. That's really good though that they're going in there. It means that they feel pretty safe here because it does block a decent portion of their vision from the rest of the field. So I'm just gonna keep walking wide, and I'm gonna go in front of them so that they can see me completely. And I've noticed that they're more comfortable coming up to me at the end of the field, so I'm walking towards the end now, and then they can come say hi. Okay, so I have this on 6x zoom. I've moved a ways away, as you can see, and I'm just gonna wait for them to approach. Just trying to prop my camera up on a rock, and they've already started to come over. They let me come basically right back to where it was, even though Mesa had popped up to come get some snacks. As you can see, their hair is actually starting to get quite long. They're hairier than my horses are, and they've never lived here before. So what was really interesting that if you were watching them doing when they started pawing is that they're actually digging for roots. Mesa was doing it first, and she was very deliberately looking for roots and eating some roots, and my horses will do that sometimes if they're like in an arena or somewhere really dry where they're bored, but they don't really do it in such a deliberate way when they have access to other food, because they haven't had to get used to doing that for food, I'm guessing. And these girls have preference for foods that my horses wouldn't even bat an eye at, like the roots and like dry plants and stuff, and I think it's just because they've probably had to get used to having a more foraging based diet of different stuff. This is one time zoom. I was zoomed a little extra out before. Hi girls, you're being very good today. Good girl. That was a short but very productive visit. I have to go check on my horses now, and they gotta go get their feet trimmed, so that's what I'm gonna be doing, because unfortunately my guys aren't as useful and self-sufficient as these two are. They need more frequent trims because they don't take as good of care of their feet as wild horses do. So we're here at the Mustangs. I have Phoebe with me because she comes with me to work and I didn't have time to drop her off at home. But she's actually just gonna be staying in the car, mostly honestly for her safety, because I know like donkeys and stuff will attack dogs because they resemble coyotes. And I would assume Mustangs, if they felt threatened by her, would do the same thing. So I don't want her to get run over. Or if they start trotting around, I don't want her to think they're playing and start to kind of run the fence line. So she doesn't come out here, and she probably won't until they're more tame. They're enjoying having their own round bale. And they've actually been like eating a lot of like the dry plants and some of the dry, like really coarse hay that my horses left here. So they're nice girls. Yeah, the ladies. So yeah, we're at about a week and a half of them living in Canada, and the first week me walking towards them like this would have given them alarm, let alone have them approach me like that. So there's been a lot of really big changes that, you know, might be viewed as small depending on what your goals are with horses, because obviously I'm not like riding them yet or doing anything crazy, but the willing approach and like having me be able to walk up to them and not elicit fear is pretty huge. And even how they're looking at me right now, there's a big change. They have a lot more softness in their eyes. They're still nervous of me, but they don't perceive me as much of a threat anymore. Whereas before I was definitely threatening. But even now you can still see they're more nervous because Juniper stepped on a leaf there and it made Mesa flinch, when it probably wouldn't in another situation. She flinched because they're close to me right now, which is a little scary for them. And June is growing a little bit, I think, because her wither looked a lot more flat when she first came in. I think that this place, like being in the suburbs and right by a house where they have to like listen to people playing basketball and like doing stuff, is also good because they hear a lot of people-y sounds, and they're getting used to it, so that's good. And they have their big round bale over here, but they're choosing to eat the hay right near me, so that's nice too. But big changes overall, I think, in how they respond to me, so I like it because I'm just taking my time. Like, I have time, and honestly for me this is the least stressful way for them, but it's also the least stressful way for me to do this. So the only real access they get to grass is when I bring them some stuff, so they don't get a lot of grass. When I can eventually open up the field, they'll probably get like a little bit, because some might have started growing back in the back half of the pasture. Anyways, look at me sauntering over to them, and they're still eating. Hi girls. What have you found in there? What have you found? I have grass. Now I'm kneeling, but honestly I sit and I kneel a lot. Not necessarily just for them, but the fact that I get tired if I'm standing a lot, because I stand literally all day anyways. So, hi June. Yeah, check this out. It's very nice grass. Yes. She says, I want to sniff you. And look at her itching herself like that right near me. That's pretty good because she couldn't see me when she does that. So yeah, there's a really persistent fly that's trying to bite her. So she trusts that I'm not going to attack her if she'll do that, because that could have waited. So now that they trust me more, I've been pushing it a little more too with like the approach of them. Before I was mostly letting them choose to approach. Now I will kind of push it a little more. I was just up there standing by the bale, and then right when I left, she walked and then sniffed where I was standing. So I'm just gonna slowly approach, let her turn more so she can see me. And my goal is just to not step on anything too loud. So that I don't scare them more than it already probably is. But now this is kind of a good spot for them because I have the bale between me and them, which makes me a little less intimidating. So I just gave her a little bit of grass right there on top of there. Good girl, Mesa. Just hanging with my girls. Judy, oh, I scared her. They didn't go very far though. I'm also standing like on their hay bale, so I'm a little taller than usual. They're so curious. She wants to sniff my head. She wants to sniff my head. Good girl. Mesa's watching me. Mesa's watching me put their poo into the wheelbarrow, and now she's saying, I'm gonna come check this out. Let's see what's going on. What do you think, ladies? So curious. Look at how curious you are, Mesa. Wow, you guys are so brave. What is that? Good job. They were so curious of the wheelbarrow, and then I had to come back to put a poop in it, and it scared them. They're so,
she's so brave.
Nervous of the wheelbarrow, but they're like so curious. Come on, check it out, guys.
Curiosity is really quite remarkable. She's pretty amazing.
Horses in general, their desire to check out things that they're afraid of.
Hi, ladies. Were you in the shelter? Hello. Hi, good girls. You actually went in the shelter. Wow. Good girl. Ladies, come here. Come on. I have grass. Come on, my friends. I will come sit over here. Come here, ladies. Look. Hi, babies. Hello, sweeties. Come. Hi. Good to sit down. And move my feet. Hi, brave girls. Hi. What's this? Hi, Mesa. Hi, Jigglypuff. Juniper. What's that, my good girl? I maybe move my thumb. You don't like my thumb? What do we think? Look at that delectable snack. Sniff, sniff. Good girl. Good girl, Mesa. Oh, good girl, Mesa. You're so pretty. Yeah, you. You want some more? I'll put some right there. Here, Junie. Juniper. Junie. Look, see? June. Look. Yeah, there we are, my friends. Juniper. Hi, babies. Hi. This is my finger. Oh, good girl. Oh, so brave. It's okay, love. Come here. Good. Just sitting close to my new little friend. Right, Juniper? Good girl. Oh my goodness. She's so close to me. Good girl, you. You're so good, Juniper. Oh, good baby. It's okay, my friend. Yes, girl. That's how close I am. Truly wonderful. Hi, good girl. Yeah, you. Are you so pretty? Oh, she gonna touch me. Hi, baby. Hi, good girl. So special. You're a brave little one, my friend. My friend. My friend. Good girl. Good girl. This is legit how close I am.